The ones in Scotland are always really good fun. And we came to Aberdeen, and the guy who kind of organised it all in the showroom figured that somehow we'd arrive with all of the food completely done, and we'd just stand there and wouldn't need to cook anything. So we rolled up with, like, you know, with kind of ovens and stuff. And he goes, right, I really thought I was going to cook it. So we ended up cooking in the service area of this garage in the Renault showrooms in Aberdeen, and I'm literally kind of cooking food next to a bloke who's changing an engine. So this has been luxurious by comparison. We're going to do 3 dishes for you, all of which are kind of nice and simple, all of which sort of reflect a little bit of what you're about in Grampian. I'm a big believer in the whole ethos of what we're doing here today, about local produce, about kind of keeping things local, about the whole provenance of the whole food industry, and buying British and buying local stuff. So we've got some nice fish, we've got some great duck, always kind of great farmers around, some fantastic produce. We're using some beautiful rapeseed oil that's coming from, all of which is hidden. You lied to me. You lied to me. My little monkeys have lied to me. So, first thing we're going to do a little steamed sole dish. Now, sole is one of those fish. Thank you, darling. Right, this is what it was. Oh, the ribs. Have you seen these guys? They're up on the fantastic taste of it. Absolutely superb. Rapeseed oil is one of those things that we've been pushing for a long time in Britain to use it as almost our British alternative to olive oil. And if I'm perfectly honest, there's an awful lot of rapeseed oil out there that I think is a little bit disappointing. And I'm not just saying it because I'm here. This is beautiful. If you haven't tried it, go back to it. It's lovely and nutty, so it's got a great flavour. Okay, so it's one of those things that it always reminds me of my nan. It's a fish that old people ate. Do you know what I mean? It smells a bit like your nan's house. You know? It's quite pungent. And it reminds me of kind of like, you know, my nan spitting on their hanky to wipe the face. It's not all about. We don't do that anymore. I've got 2 kids. I've never spat on a hanky and wiped my kids' face. And yet, as kids, like, you know, if you were sitting around, we all accepted that. Weird. Anyway, so the great thing about sole, here's our little fella here, is that nature is a wonderful thing, and it makes this dish very easy, because we need 2 fillets, and hey presto, Mother Nature has given us a line right down the middle of our sole fillet, so we can cut it in half. Sharp. And it's there. The little fillets are already done for us. Easy peasy. Now, the skin's been on that side, so when you do this dish, which I know you will when you get home, then you need to actually have this as the top side, because we're going to roll up. Okay? So that needs to face towards you, so that the outside, the lovely kind of beautiful flesh, is the stuff that we'll get. Now, it's very, very simple what we do here. We've got a little bit of carrot, we've got a little bit of red pepper, and we've got some asparagus. Of course, it's a great time. It's the British asparagus season, which is always a lovely thing to do. A difficult thing to grow. It takes 3 years. If you decide today that you want to be an asparagus grower, it'll take you 3 years until you grow anything. So if you ever wondered why it's an expensive product, that's why, because it takes a good amount of time, a good amount of investment, but it's beautiful stuff. Just slice that nice and fine. So all those 3 ingredients have just been finely sliced. Okay? Now, I have big links with Scotland. My wife is from Glasgow. Some people cheer at the person, obviously and it's a weird one. Because she's a typical Glaswegian really. Pig-headed, stubborn, beautiful. And I was getting a taxi to Manchester a while ago, and the taxi driver was Scottish. And I said, what are you doing down here? So I've been out here for years, blah, blah, blah. So was your wife from Manchester? No, my wife's from Glasgow. So, mine too. So he said, do you find sometimes, I won't do the accent because it would be very insulting to you. He said, do you find sometimes that you want to kill her? I said, yeah, we're married. That's what married life's all about, really, isn't it? He said, and do you find sometimes that, you know, you've had enough and you just want to leave? I said, well, yeah, you know, that's kind of married life. He said, and do you also find that if you're married to a lass from Glasgow, you don't make those decisions? Which is very true. Luckily, she's not here. Okay, so